Hello, this is Oracle here with a pop-in collective message. I hope you guys are doing well. This is going to be a collective reading, so this reading may or may not resonate with you. It is not time specific or sign specific, so please take the messages that apply and simply leave the rest. I'm traveling again, and I forgot my blanket. So I have used a towel instead. And I said it's not sign specific, but I realized that one of the pouches I brought has signs in them, which I wasn't prepared for. So I'm gonna see if I'm gonna pick a few. Also, don't mind me with this thing on my head. I feel like I can do impossible things in a day when I have it on, so I'm just gonna keep it on. Consider it a thinking cap, if you will. Alright, I'm gonna see what signs want to come out. We have Aries. One flopped out, Cancer. There could be an Aries or a Cancer involved in this reading. What else? Virgo. And I'm going to pick one more. Also, don't get hung up on the signs. This is just double confirmation, okay? Sagittarius. Okay, so we have Aries, Sag, Virgo, and Cancer of significance. This ought to be fun. We're gonna see what wants to come through. It's raining outside, so if you hear that, I'm so sorry. What do we have for the collective? What do we have for the collective? There could be a earth sign male involved, or a fire sign. I have Empress. I feel like I heard a blast from the past when I saw the Six of Cups, so there could be a past person coming back around for a divine feminine collective here. What do we need to know for the collective? Page of Pentacles. Someone feels like they got something off on the wrong foot with you. There's also an energy here of hyper independence. Like someone feels like what they have to show for runs small beside you. We have the Nine of Coins, which is someone who, again, it's an energy of independence, something to show for, a person who's self-reliant, okay? You might look really good right now as well. With the Nine of Wands, this didn't come easy for whoever this reading is for or directed towards. It's like you being in this position did not come easy. With the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, there's something about an offer. Maybe someone feels like either communication has been declined or you are likely to not see their offer as sufficient. It almost reads like my standards have increased. I have standards now. Something like that is in here. It's like, whereas before you would say, oh, I would take this. In the reverse, it's like I feel energy is declined. Like someone's offer of communication could have been declined. Maybe you didn't receive whatever this was. Maybe somebody sent you something and you wouldn't know because you never got it. It reads like someone who isn't really within reach anymore, okay? That energy is here. We have the Emperor in the reverse. You might not see a person the same. It's like, well, I put you up on a pedestal, but it being in the reverse, maybe somebody feels like you don't respect them as much anymore. King of Swords in the reverse is not a nice energy. Maybe you feel like this person has narcissistic traits, is impulsive in character. I'm just hearing, yes, Three of Cups in the reverse, constantly introducing you to third parties. There's somebody here who's like, wow, I've been knocked off the pedestal they put me on, basically. So that could be relevant. Okay. That's the way someone is seeing the situation, like this person no longer cares as much, or this person isn't interested anymore because they've raised their standards. Wow. Can we get an overall energy for the collective? The Hermit. You could have isolated yourself away from people, thus causing endings that were meant to be. This could be making someone very emotional because they've ignored these feelings before. When I see the Hermit, death to the star, it's like certain endings that were destined to come about from a period of isolation are occurring. So it's like I feel called to withdraw myself from things that no longer serve me. Some kind of expiration date kicks in because something can't survive past the point of this isolation being as long as it is. It's kind of like, well, I've decided to no longer eat or drink dairy milk, but I have a carton of milk in the fridge. But I've decided to put it on the shelf at the back of the shelf, no longer tend to it, so it's going to get spoiled eventually because it would have gone a very long time without me touching it. So someone putting something on a shelf for as long as they have is causing for an automatic expiration date to a situation, a season, or the relevance of a person in your life. This could be you having done this could be them having done this. It's almost like something is organically eclipsing itself out due to someone having withdrawn. Now, what does that mean? It could mean that maybe your feelings or your care, something could have dried up as a result of having put something on a shelf. The Hermit is like secluded. It's kind of like, I don't really want to be bothered. I'm trying to gain higher wisdom from an experience. With the Death card, that causes some kind of shift in the energy. But with the Star, it almost feels like a positive one because it reads meant to be. It reads like something that'll be restored in some way with this healing energy of the Star. With the Ace of Cups in the reverse, I often see that as emotional overwhelm, crying. Somebody could have cried here. With the Two of Swords, I feel like a person could have denied their feelings. I also see someone maybe blocked off to a person's, no, this isn't a heart chakra blockage I'm hearing. Someone didn't acknowledge their feelings. Give me 1 second. Yes, as I was saying, I feel like someone has ignored their feelings for a long time. Now I feel like whoever this energy is looking to start afresh. I don't know if someone is investing financially into some kind of market online. I'm also seeing somebody trying to find a sense of direction that makes most sense for them. I don't know if someone is also considering a move, but I'm seeing all these things. I feel like someone wants to be like smart about some kind of path they want to take, but I feel there's something strange with this Ace of Cups in reverse to the Two of Swords. It reads like denial of one's feelings, but no, this person can no longer deny these feelings. Let's see if we can get this is Aquarius, Scorpio, and Virgo. There's something big here, all due to someone's silence, someone's withdrawal in the Hermit, or someone no longer wanting to partake in a situation. This could be a community, this could be a group of friends, this could be a relationship, this could be a home environment. Like, I see someone genuinely preferring to remain separated from something. The Magician. There's a U2 song playing in the background. Harlem could be of significance. I just saw a drop down message. Someone is trying to manifest a new beginning. Like, this person reads like, I want to start anew. It almost reads like a from scratch energy. What is this magician trying to do? The goat man. This is quite powerful because I see somebody having tried to do both and they realize they're unsuccessful. It's like, I can't pursue this career but still be drinking excessively on the weekends. It's like I can't be a professional athlete but still give in to my addictions. I can't claim to want a healthy relationship but still give in to third parties. I can't claim to want to be a successful, I don't know, ... but still do this on the side. There's something a person is realizing they can't do both. It's either A or B. You can't move in such a righteous way but then give in to the devil's tricks on the side. It will catch up to you. So this is a very powerful realization someone is having. I can't be pretentious and say I want this but then act the exact opposite. Someone was very contradicting to themselves. It kind of, it's dropping into me. Whoever this is like, well, I can't want a high vibrational committed relationship but do this to sabotage it. Someone is aligning their behaviors with their desires, and that only can be achieved in pure isolation to almost purge the toxin. When I see the goat man in the reverse, this could affect karmic relationships in this person's life. This could affect them and them declining certain addictive patterns. This could be someone throwing a pack of cigarettes away and really meaning it this time. This could be someone who decided to stop drinking and they're like, I don't want booze in my house anymore. I don't want to see it. I'm throwing it all out. It's like, I want a fresh start the clean way. Because they're realizing, look, the Two of Coins is juggling. They've been trying to do both and try to have new beginnings but still give in to their toxic ways. Some people try to do both. They try to sneak in a little bit of the darkness into something that they're trying to be positive and move forward in a better way with. It sabotages it each time. So let's say this person was on a path to a more emotionally fulfilling and grounded relationship. The toxin sabotaged it because the toxin still had a foot in the door. It's like, this is someone who needs to learn to close the door on all things that disrupt good in your life. You can't do both. This is someone who's realizing they've been doing both, hence it having caused problems. I'm feeling that here. And with the devil in the reverse, it's an energy of it having lost. Someone here could have also been subject to a lot of negative manipulation when I get the goat man to the magician in a spread like that. This is someone who could have been energetically massaged into partaking into some very dark, low, dense behavior, causing them to doubt their decisions, doubt what they need to give into or not. This could have come with a lot of indulging, a lot of, I'm just getting carnal, a lot of fleshly activities. This is a woman here, crooked, right? When the card is crooked, it's a card of overindulgence. It's so funny I'm mentioning addictions. What is she holding? Someone's tie, a man's tie, a drink in hand, booze everywhere. Someone is realizing their lifestyle was a breeding ground for very low vibrational behaviors. Five of Swords, that manipulated and sabotaged their new beginnings each time. The Five of Swords is manipulation. Someone could have enlightened them to cut through the BS. The Queen of Swords is a very sharp, witty, feminine energy who points out the obvious. It's like, yes, this is bad for you. Yes, you are more sensible than that. This could be an advisor. I heard an accountant, which is kind of weird, and it doesn't need to be like a literal accountant. I'm getting the energy of someone trying to hold somebody accountable for things. It's like, duh. I just get this very witty energy, almost advising this person, like, duh, this is what's going to happen if you give in to this. You're sabotaging your future, is what this is saying. This could be a doctor or a therapist or an advisor of a sort. It's like you can't start anew but give in to the same things that ruin the new, the good. What's behind the Queen of Swords? Knight of Wands. Yeah, it's like someone pointing out that you are too hot. Like this, you're too quick to do things impulsively. Hot wheels. Somebody could have been very flashy. Somebody could have been always down for a good time. And I feel like this person's toxic ways led to trouble. Okay. We have the Queen of Water to the Page of Swords. There's someone who could be monitoring a person excessively. There's someone who is also at the heart of them giving into these addictions. It reads like a more smug energy. Like, yes, I'm looking at this person's life fall apart while they give in to the same things I'm encouraging. So they had an enabler around them, is what this is saying. Like, yes, drink a little more. Yes, have a little more fun. Yes, I don't know. It's like they wanted this person to just spiral down a dark path, and they were watching this person as well. I don't know if this person was collecting and benefiting financially off of this person's naive behaviors. It's kind of like the energy that's like, yeah, well, let this person be reckless while I manage the funds. You get what I mean? It's like this person had people around them that love this individual being either high, drunk, vulnerable. It's very sad. It's like they preyed on this person being oblivious to the fact that someone was managing their money. Yeah. Whoever this is, this person, there's someone monitoring an Empress as well. I see the Page of Swords transitions and an Empress. So there's a Divine Feminine. Your movements have been monitored. Okay, so let's say you go here or you like to go here on the weekends. Like, your movements have been monitored by someone. This could be a karmic, okay? Because you are the good. You're the reason why you're so heavily preyed on by this karmic energy is because you are a positive influence in this person's life. You'd either help them cut addiction, do this, do that. Like, you would suck them further and further away from this. And that's why somebody didn't like you, because someone wanted a person dumbed down for their benefit. This is a very smug, cunning individual who's very smart. It's like, have a good time, unwind, relax, do this, all the while that enforce their ability to control this person. The Six of Coins. There was financial benefit, financial gains. Maybe somebody could get money through the system, through a legal matter of a sort, with the way the tattoo is illustrated as two scales. It's like, this is the way someone could financially benefit off of a person being naive. There were multiple people with the Three of Coins working together to ensure that something kept coming in. Yeah. I'm seeing two men who are trying to work together. These people could be colleagues, business associates. When it comes to something that they either need to owe, pay. Another struggling card, Ace of Wands. This could be a person initiating a project that could generate more funds. Something also reads like a false startup. So some kind of startup business could have caused problems for a person. It's like, I invested in this, but it didn't really get off the ground the way I hoped it would. The Ace of Wands can be a project, especially with all this business energy around. Look, Seven of Swords. What did I say about someone really enjoying a person being oblivious to their crap and their theft? I'm hearing there's a woman here. There's literally a vault with money. She looks like she's up to no good. Seven of Swords is the card of deceit and deception. It's almost like there's someone in the mix who really doesn't belong, but they love somebody being distracted while they do their corruption, okay? It has something to do with a team effort to create finances, to launch a business. There's something off here, and a person's just watching while someone falls or fell for these tricks in indulgent behavior. This is just telling me a backstory here. Yeah, Four of Coins in the reverse. This is all about greed, about holding on to money, about getting more money, ensuring. In the reverse, somebody could be letting go of money, letting go of something. Maybe it will cost them to let go. Eight of Wands in the reverse. Something delayed a person. Money could have been held up somewhere. Something didn't come in. It reads like crap. I'm just seeing something stalled, stuck. This could have something to do with an investment, miscommunication as well. Okay. This could have something to do with a property as well. I'm also seeing something like on a field here. It's like, oh, this field is this, that, but then you see this house on, it reads like a property for some of you. Somewhere where the weather is nice. Okay. Six of Cups. Someone thought that they could invest in something. I'm also hearing something about a person being familiar. So this was familiar to them, and for some of you, they thought this investment would be wise because it could benefit their kids in the future. But something got stalled and stuck here, is what it's saying. Six of Swords. Now this person, from letting go of this, is transitioning. The Six of Swords could also allude to travel. This could allude to someone going from point A to point B, or the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Hierophant to the Two of Cups. This is someone who wants to transition to a union. We have the Two of Cups to the Hierophant. That's the right way. The right way, the Hierophant speaks of integrity, one's moral compass, one's principles, values, right? Tradition. The Two of Cups, somebody wants a traditional relationship, connection, or a partnership of a sort that's more healing. But with that, they maybe need to let go of something that they kick-started but didn't launch. They need to let go of money. They need to, because it's all associated with the devil. It all stemmed from the manipulation of the devil. So it's like, while this person thinks, oh man, I'm losing out on money, no, they are literally freeing themselves from the ties that bound them in such a vicious way. I really get this nasty lifestyle. Something bred for a nasty lifestyle. This is someone who wants to be clean, wants to be rid of something. This nasty lifestyle was encouraged by, I feel, someone who was benefiting off of them being in low vibration and, quite frankly, dumbed down. Never surround yourself with people who benefit off of you being dumbed down, high, or just straight stupid and oblivious to what they're doing. You are literally shooting yourself in the foot. There's a reason this person escaped in good times, not realizing people were financially benefiting off of this so-called escape. This is someone who could have been dealing with very low vibrational energies, contracting spiritual ties. It's really giving me the energy of, like, you know, there's a phrase for it, but you know, when people who are intimate with each other, sometimes they transfer the darkness from another. It reads like that. Yeah, but anyway, this is someone who wants to be clean. This reads like a detox. With the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, their previous empire is completely belly up. This could have cost them a business to go belly up. I'm telling you, there's something they intended to launch that failed to launch, or they realize they can't go through with this for whatever reason. It prohibits them, it hinders them from transitioning to something more healthy. They're realizing I can't do both. I can't pursue something healthy for me, but at the same time be playing and fraternizing with the enemy. It's going to cost them. I can't make it up. The Fool speaks of new beginnings. The Ten of Pentacles in the reverse is like a huge loss. Again, I feel property. Maybe this person needs to lose. Something about a family, could have also like a family lineage, something falling apart, okay? For some, this alludes to divorce, but it doesn't necessarily have to be marriage. It could be divorcing in a business, okay? Something like that. Tell me more about this. I also feel like this person isn't alone. Like they're accompanied by a friend, perhaps. Tell me more about the Six of Swords. This is someone who, while they're transitioning, they're in deep thought. So it's like, let's say this person's on a Greyhound bus and they're going across state to state with a friend. As this bus is driving, this person's looking outside and just reflecting. I'm hearing you can't have both. You can't have your cake and eat it too in this sense, because something will spoil. Like there's something this person could put on a shelf, that could have put on a shelf, and it's spoiling. This could be the good thing. This could be something actually healthy for this person. The bacteria and the toxin, the mold from the crappy situation has started affecting the good. I don't know if you understand me what I mean by that. It's like when you have one moldy apple and you put it beside a good one, the mold transfers to the good one. So this crap that they've indulged in is spoiling the good, and they realize that. And in that, they're like, no, I need to completely separate myself from the toxin as not to perpetuate and like sabotage the good. They're coming to realize this. Whoever this is, this could be a masculine collective. This could even be you. It's like, wow, I'm hung up on the past and it keeps interfering with my future. Separate the two, okay? It's highly encouraged in this season. I don't know who this is for. I don't know who this person is watching, but it's like you can't, and I'm seeing this, I'm seeing a transfer here. You see this man pouring into this woman's cup. Can you imagine if there was something poisonous in his cup? He would be poisoning her. And I feel such innocence from her. She's so happy to receive something coming out of his cup. Like, wow, he's sharing it with me. So imagine if someone who wanted to corrupt him poisoned his cup. And now he's going to share it unknowingly. There's poison in the cup. Who is the fall guy here? Who ends up being the scapegoat? Who ends up being the victim of this trash, right? There's something here about this moment being so imperative that both people are clean. I don't know if someone contracted and I wanted to say like a transmitted disease, like for some sexually transmitted disease, but to me it felt like a spiritually transmitted disease, not a sexual one. And that's what I was trying to get to. I'm like, it's not the STD that is maybe physical, but it's spiritual. So someone else's low vibrational dark entity attachment has been transferred to a person, and it's like spirit is blocking this union because they can't come in with that negative energy attachment to perpetuate something good, because it's like, no, you can't come in spoiling the innocent. You can't come in and creating this individual, making them be a victim from this transfer. That's what I was getting at. It's in here. This person dealt with very toxic bondage in their partnerships. And I feel an innocent person who does not deserve that. So when this transfer happens, Spirit is like, you better come in clean as a whistle. Because we are not going to be, I'm telling you, with the Hierophant, God's not going to allow it. The Hierophant is like my God card. It's like, we're not about to allow that, because this person didn't do anything to deserve poison in their cup. They did not sign up for it. And I don't know why it's coming out that strong. That's very fascinating. Someone is watching a person do well without them, and that's also intimidating. Tell me more about this person in this boat, because there's so much going on in this boat. I feel really reflective energy. Very reflective. This is a healing transition for this person. I keep hearing you can't have both. Acknowledge that you cannot have both. Either you choose the toxic binds with the devil, or you move forward in Hierophant energy. You can't do both. You can't have both. You can't have a higher vibrational relationship and have it survive amongst the karmic one. I keep hearing you can't have both. This is someone who could have been subject to up to 3 offers. And it's like they needed to sift through and figure out which one was bad or good. I really feel a naive person here. I'm going to be very honest. And this person could have been in a haze for a very long time. For some reason, this is someone who had addictions. The Wheel of Fate. This person is healing with the 4 of Swords. This person could be on a snooze. This person could be on bed rest. This person could be going to somewhere where they are being rehabilitated. Okay. With the Wheel of Fortune, that's the Wheel of Karma. Good or bad. This rehabilitation is changing this person's fate. I like that the goat man is on its head. That means that this is being purged. I'm hearing finally. And I keep hearing because you cannot have both. Do you think God is going to stand for something God sent, being in the presence of these tricks? No. They're going to remain separated until the ghost is clear, until the toxin is completely purged. And that's why we have free will. We have free will to continuously indulge in poor habits and basically drown ourselves and be our own demise. But we also have the free will to choose and say no. To choose and self-isolate, to choose and say, hey, I want better for myself. But that's when this one exhausted everything, more often than not, especially with people who don't value or love themselves. It could be in toxic relationships. People sometimes, they remain in very low vibrational relationships because they don't value themselves, they don't love themselves, or they don't believe in better. But whoever this is had the opportunity for better. And they try to juggle the best with the worst. And I keep seeing the image of mold. That mold will transfer to the good. You can't do both. You can't have both. You can't overindulge and try to sustain a higher vibrational commitment. Ding, ding, ding. Now this person is snoozing somewhere alone. This person is sleeping alone. Either that or it's highly encouraged. Someone could even be on someone's couch. Wheel of Fate. This person regrets trying to juggle both. Miserably so. Miserably so. Because it completely ruined for some of you something good. I also feel someone regrets having exposed a person to this mess or having them have been subject to this mess. Like, I regret dragging so-and-so in my mess. That's what I'm seeing. There's something about this exchange. I feel like these two could have met. These two could have crossed paths. Someone innocently wanted to love and exchange with a person. And I don't know, I really feel someone could have gone to the hospital. This symbol here of healing, someone could be in the hospital, someone could have gone to a hospital or is in a rehab center somewhere. All I know is someone regrets a moment where they have exposed an innocent person to this mess. This is them. it's like I feel like a person was another individual's muse, but they had their eye on other things. And for some, it could be finances, certain financial endeavors that didn't work out the way they hoped it would, because again, it was all connected to this. Someone could have gone no contact, refused a deal, ignored an email that had something to do with finances. High Priestess, Knight of Swords, Justice, Judgment, Nine of Pentacles. Knight of Swords is quick but challenging communication. High Priestess is a higher vibrational divine feminine. Okay? I don't know if someone feels intimidated by a person's wit, intuition, or both. It's like, when I get this combination, it's like when the divine feminine speaks, it sticks. For some of you, this is a sad I told you so moment. So there could be a feminine collective who warned a person in advance. They didn't heed the warning, but they're realizing, oh wow, so and so was right. And it's not about needing to be proven right or wrong. It's, hey, you're going down a dark path. It's obvious this is not good for you. Someone spoke on something. And this person's realizing it's true. With Justice and Judgment, I feel like that's how things balance itself out. This person could be under karma right now, or this is part of their karma and somebody warned them. A Mercedes-Benz could be of significance. These symbols almost look like the Benz symbol. Someone here might like to wear red lipstick. The Fool. I'm also hearing words of encouragement. So someone here values a person's words a lot. Okay? It's like, while it's kind of like it's sharp to digest, but they value someone's opinion a lot. I'm also hearing lead by example. A divine feminine could have started from ground zero and is freeing themselves in a way that their intuition feels it's time to do so. I'm having storage space issues, so what I'm gonna do, I'm going to extend this reading. I feel I can literally pull an additional reading to this one. I've never tried extendeds before, but I'm definitely looking into it because my readings can be very long and not everybody wants those lengthy readings. So I'm going to try my very first extended by taking this over to Patreon. If you guys are interested, there is a link in the description box and or comment section so that I can see, for those who resonate with this, I can get a little bit deeper into the message, see what this person has to say, what their next actions are concerning a connection. But in a nutshell, I see the divine feminine triggered this by taking a leap of faith, him or herself. Okay, so that's what I have for you. Thank you so much. If we leave it here, and until next time, bye.